right, everybody, welcome to another episode of the Team-Stirr show. This is your host with the most, Brother Daniel Borges, and welcome again to another episode. Before we start, I need my disclaimer. Let me read the disclaimer real quick. Today is Sunday, May the 7th, and let me quickly read the disclaimer. The facts, dates, and events presented in this video are from the member's best recollection and may not be fully accurate. This video is intended for entertainment purposes only. Always consult with your local union about your rights and duties at your workplace. The opinions shared on this video are my own, Daniel Borges. These are my opinions and views, and do not necessarily represent my employer's position, strategies, or opinions. All views shared are protected under the National Labor Relations Act. Okay, everybody, I specified the opinions and views for a reason, but we're going to get into that. Welcome. God bless you all. God bless America. God bless this flag. I'm going to get into it. A little emotional today, but I got inspired by a bunch of people. So, as far as contract updates, there is none. There's nothing to share or to give any of you guys besides some of the things that the company wanted. They didn't get. They didn't get Black Friday, the Friday after Thanksgiving, and the reason why is because they can't share this information is because the negotiating team signed NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. They cannot speak or share any of the information. From what I was told and what they explained was that this came from Sean O'Brien. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. I can't verify that. I can't ask or speak to Sean O'Brien. I mean, this is what it is. I wanted to talk more about it, but what are you going to do? That's what it is. So, Al Betts and also a woman who is an organizer for Amazon showed up. Al Betts was there today to speak on our benefits. He is the healthcare consultant for our health plan. Let me give you his number, 973-923-7070. 973-923-7070. He's the health consultant, Al Betts. And I'm bringing this up because he spoke a lot about all the guys who are about to retire. It's really important before you retire that you get your business in order, because in order to keep the benefits that we have that is going to go with your Medicare A and B, you need to do it 60 days prior to your retirement. And there's a lot that was spoken about. He spoke about a lot of the caps, $1,000 out of pocket, dental cap, $1,500 dental cap. It's just a lot of things, a lot of important things for you guys that are retiring. So you really need to give him a call. I'll give you guys the phone number again, 973-923-7070. And he and he urged, passion. He made it an emphasis that you need to do it 60 days before your actual retirement. So do that. Get all the questions. Ask them what you need to ask, and make sure when you go out with no problems. You go out and you can enjoy your retirement. Now, real quick, I'm gonna go on the next part of this show, which is going to be a rant. I'm going to warn you guys now. I'm going to go on this rant, and some of you may not like what I'm going to say. So if you don't want to hear it, turn off. Switch somewhere else. But I'm going to explain a couple of things today. One thing that I don't, before I forget, all the part-timers, you guys are valuable. You guys need to get involved. Your vote counts. Need to show up to meetings. You need to get involved. Speak to whoever you need to speak to. But you guys are an important part of all of this. And, you don't have to stay a part-timer. You can become a full-timer. That's how I started in this business. I started as part-time for 4 or 5 years. Then I went into full-time and, here I am now. But there's great opportunities for you guys. You guys just need to get involved and do what needs to be done to move to the next process. Some are just here for a little bit, but some want to be part-timers, and that's their choice. You see, because that's the freedom. That's the freedom that you have because of this flag. We have freedom to make choices. But it's really important for you guys to get involved. And us full-timers, we need to respect them too. Because someone spoke to me saying that, a lot of full-timers aren't giving them respect and stuff like that. And it's wrong if it's true. I mean, I have seen some of it like that, but we need to respect these guys because they are brothers and sisters in this union. They pay their dues, and we need to respect them as human beings more than anything. So this is what it is. But let me go on my rant. You guys see that flag behind me? There's a reason why that flag is up there today. That flag, it represents and symbolizes freedom from tyranny, oppression. It represents freedom of speech, democracy, and for free and fair elections. That's what that flag represents. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that don't like that part only when it suits them. Any one of you, please, do not be intimidated or afraid to ask questions about your rights, about any rights, about your American rights, your American liberty rights, and even in this local, about your rights or to express your concerns. That's your God-given right. Okay? And lots of blood was shed in this nation by our servicemen and women so we can have these freedoms. And let nobody take that away from you. No matter, even if it's the masses that don't agree with you, do not be intimidated by them because this is what happens. And, it's really sad. It's not going to stop me or deter me. It's just going to light a spark, make that fire inside of me go even higher. Because the more that you guys want to keep complaining, the more intense I'm going to get. So you can forget it. You can forget it. So an ex-member spoke today, and I respect the guy. But I do not respect his right. I do not respect his opinion to take away my right from speaking. Okay, he took a little pot shot at me and my channel, but he really didn't commit and go all the way and say YouTube or whatever. He used Twitter and the Brown Cafe. As far as I'm concerned, I don't even think Brown Cafe is on Twitter, but whatever. Okay, it was just a small pot shot. But listen, he has the right to express his opinion. He can do it. But he mentioned people gave him crap about the benefits we have, and all those people that gave him crap when he negotiated the benefits, they're retired now. You see, that part that he said that they're retired now, that's false. It's absolutely false. Because one of the board members, a business agent, was one of those people that led the charge to tell people to not vote for this contract, made fun of the benefits, mocking the people who were negotiating it. He's now on our negotiation committee. But you know what? He had a right to do it then. And he also has a right to change his mind about those views. Even though it's only because now he's part of the crew now. Whatever. That's his right. And you know what? To me, it's my right to say this. You guys are a bunch of hypocrites. You're hypocrites. Okay? That's my right. I can do that. But you're not going to stop me from saying what needs to be said. Of course, when he was explaining that, and he mentioned that the people had already retired, which is a false statement, because now he's there, I call that selective memory syndrome. But like I said, it's his right. It was his right to do it then. It's my right to do it now. And it's even his right for the person speaking to make that opinion that he made. He also made a comment that if you dare speak against the local during negotiations, it's wrong and it's equated he equated it to speaking against our country if we're going into war. You speaking against our country. Amazing. World War II. That was a necessary war. Unfortunately, thousands of people died. Many people died because of that war. But it was necessary because you had a dictator like Hitler who wanted to conquer the world, which also caused Pearl Harbor. That needed to be done. That was necessary. You get a war like Vietnam. That was unnecessary. That was based on a lie. Many young people gave their lives because of the draft. I salute all my servicemen and women. God bless you all. You deserve all the benefits in the world. You really do. Okay? The Iraq War. Weapons of mass destruction. We're still looking for those, I think. I think we are. They haven't found one. It was another lie and unnecessary war. Bin Laden wasn't there. They used that as an excuse to go in there. So many spoke out against it, against those two wars, and they caught backlash. Now, what the people were doing in the Vietnam War, that was wrong with the way they were, treating the vets who came home. That was absolutely wrong. But guess what? At the end, they were all proven right. Those wars should have never happened. You see? And like I said, it's his right to give that opinion. But to me, it's a bad opinion. It's it is what it is. I disagree with it. So we had a shop steward in Edison, recently in Edison, who is very good friends with one of the business agents. I won't say their names, and I won't say the business agent's name because I don't think he knew about it. But this shop steward, in Feeders in Edison, was telling drivers that if you like any of my posts, the posts that I was putting up on certain chats, if you like my posts or my videos, whatever I post, what's going to happen is that business agent that he's really good friends with, it's not going to like you. And he's not going to talk to you. This is a shop steward speaking for a business agent, which I'm sure he doesn't know. But what he does know is this guy's nature, because he's best friends with him. Okay? And this is what's going on. You know what? You got the fanboys that as soon as I speak, oh, here we go again, here we go again. Do not be afraid to speak up. Listen, you have your right to say what you want to say, but guess what? Your right to do it because other isn't going to supersede my right to be able to speak. So, just like the person who was speaking, he has his right. He had his right to say what he said, but because his right was more popular than mine's, it doesn't supersede my right to be able to speak. So the people that you don't have to watch, you don't have to like. But what you're not going to do is you're not going to convince me to follow what you follow and believe what you believe. That is the freedom that we have in this great country. America, God-given freedom. There's the forefathers who wrote the Constitution and the bill. They had the common sense, the sense to seek God, seek Jesus Christ, and they built the foundation. That's why we have this freedom. Because it's God blessed. It's God blessed. We don't worship the flag. We worship God. But the flag symbolizes it, and we respect it. Okay? So many may disagree with what I say, but I could care less. I really could care less. It's not going to stop me or deter me from doing what I need to do. So everyone, please remember, it's okay. It's okay to have a difference of opinion. But what's not okay is when people want to silence you and not let you have that opinion or voice. I mean, other than that, that's really all I have today. God bless you guys. God bless America. And never, ever give up your right to speak. Have a good night.